Yo, what's good, man? This is MBS Central, MBS Uncensored. We are back at it again, man. I got my guy with me, True X, the sports junkie on
What's
MBS.
what's up, man? I knew when you called me. I said, "Hold on, it's drama already." Mister, I like to stir the pot kill. What's up, man?
And then, I got a good friend of the show, always holding it down for the brand, man. Danny Myers, the bar god.
What's the deal? What's the deal, man? What's the word? What's the word?
Well,
XPO. What's
well,
up
we
with y'all?
know we know what the word is because it just happened. Easy the Block Captains Live. Over 10,000 people attended that live. Man, so what are your guys' thoughts now that we finally hear Easy finally break his silence?
Well, I'll let Danny go first.
Ah man. I mean it's weird because it's like he said nothing happened, and we just you need to take his word for it or you don't. But it's like you still kind of didn't really explain nothing. Cause here's the thing. Even if nothing happened, why were there rumors of that in the first place? What's up with that? And then you said they told me not to say nothing. Who is they? Who is they? Who is they? Right? And then you said, y'all asking me what happened, go ask the other person. So obviously he wasn't trying to say names, but he's talking about Pat Pools. Go ask Pat Pools what happened. So, but my thing was, I think what's interesting to me, or and not that I care, not that I wanted any fight to happen or didn't happen, but the strange part of all of this is I haven't seen Papoose say that it didn't happen. Yeah. Of course, even if it did, he couldn't really say that because of all the things that are attached to him and all the business that he has going on. So, legally, I think it's just a sticky situation all the way around, man. I don't think that live kind of cleared up anything, and also, I don't know, man. It's weird.
Now, I'm with you. I will say this. We talked about it before we got on here. I wouldn't even watch the live if it wasn't for Keo, because I don't care about stuff like that. I care about battle rap when y'all actually battling. All y'all personal stuff, that means nothing to me. When you was talking about, I care about bars. Are your bars fire? Do you have something to say? That's right. What I care about. But I will say this, and look, Eazy, shout out to my dog Eazy, man. Had him on here. Me, him, and Fonz chopped it up. But the only thing I'll say is Eazy tweeted this out. That's not me making this up. And like I said, shout out to him. He told Papoose, clear up the rumors or I'm going to clear it up. And he didn't clear nothing up. That's just the facts.
Because whatever Eazy was going to address, you could have, everything that you said on this live, you could have tweeted that out.
Yeah.
You could have tweeted that out 2 weeks ago. All you had to do was tweet out, hey, nothing ever happened. Facts. So what did he actually say on this live? What did you get from this live?
I think he was being very arrogant and cocky, like, "Oh, I'm the culture. I'm the best battle rapper."
He already know that's what 10,000 people wasn't there to hear you say you was the best battle rapper and you're the algorithm bull. You could have tweeted out, "I'm the best battle rapper." They already put a poll out and the poll had you as the best, right? So You didn't have to go live and say that. That's not what people. And I guess what he's saying is, I feel like this. It's a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation. I was in this situation myself a couple weeks ago with the Eazy and URL thing with Miss Hustle, and I understand how important it is to not say certain things and then make situations even worse. So I feel like Eazy. Because it's just hard for him, right? If something happened, he probably just legally can't say nothing happened. You got to think about this. Because here's the thing. If he says Yeah, there was a scuffle, or we had argument, but there was no fight, or whatever. There was a fight, right? The next obvious question is going to be, well, what was y'all fighting about?
Let me ask you something, Danny. I want to know, man. Why do people care so much about what goes? Why do people care about this subject?
I put a blog out. I put a blog out last week about that very question. It's like, who cares? Like, just
We see
are we
cats
here
fight
for
all
a
the
battle rap? Or
time.
are we here for rumors and drama? Like, I don't.
you know, one thing I can say about it though, a lot, some people have told me that I'm picking sides between this. I'm very neutral between this, and I'm trying to understand both sides of the story. Um, I was in this a similar situation with the Beasley situation also, and I didn't want to speak about it. I didn't want to tell people certain things because
Right.
it was none of their business outside of my team and people that I do have a good relationship, like guys like Danny, of course, and X. But I feel like it's none of anybody's business. But as big as Easy is, man, people's gonna want to know. Um, as far as what happened, um, Easy is right when he says, as much people hate him, you think people's not gonna record Easy getting knocked the fuck down, the best
No.
rapper in the world. But then again, we also seen instances of um like the John and Hollow situation. There was no footage with that.
Right.
But there has been instances of situations that we have seen footage of. So it's like it's so basically you either believe it or not. And I even put a poll out there also, and I said, was Easy telling the truth in this lie? Over 500 people voted so far. 54% says no. 46 says yes. So to you guys, was Easy telling the truth in this lie?
I feel like whatever the case was, he definitely left out some details. He definitely left out some shit, and I believe it's just because of legal problems and I mean, just being in the middle of some shit. He got to just kind of bite the bullet on this one. That's what I honestly believe. I believe he got to just bite the bullet on this one, and that's what he did.
Man, I don't care. I don't know how many ways you want me to say it. You know what I care about? You know what I care about? Easy versus Geechee. That's
There we
what I
go. Yeah,
care
let's talk
about. Let's
about
get
that.
that
There we go.
popping.
First of all, here's the thing. Regardless what Eazy said today, that does not stop all the Papoose bars that's coming his way for
That's right.
the next 10 battles, right? 20 battles, right? That does not stop none of that shit.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you can say nothing happened, but battle rap has a way of making shit true anyway. Motherfucker said Rex stole $12,000 from me, which never was. How do you steal something that I gave you? I sent you the money. I sent Rex the money via bank. So how did you steal it from me? But to that, even to this day, it remains a battle rap angle. Rex took your money, even though that's not what happened. So I'm telling Eazy from experience, them Papoose bars is not going nowhere just because you said it didn't happen. It's gonna be true anyway. So it doesn't matter that you said it didn't happen, and he has to understand that and accept that.
Okay.
So when you battle Geechee, so you telling me now? Let's keep it real. Let's put another poll up. Put another poll up. Does Geechee still use Papoose angles, or yes or no?
Absolutely.
100%, yes. So it
Dan
don't matter what you just said.
Danny, I know when the Easy took that shot at you, you were able to speak to him. From the
Yeah,
Easy that you saw at this live, was this a different Easy that you talked to?
yeah, definitely. Because our situation was like a more of a serious situation. you know, so I had to, you know, get behind the scenes with that one and handle that appropriately, and luckily it was able to be settled. You know what I mean? So, but this Easy, you know, I mean, a lot of shit he's saying is true. It is people that's hating on him. It is people that want to see him fall. It is people that's happy about a rumor or not. It is he is one of the biggest battle rappers in the world. He's one of the best in the world. He's the algorithm bull. Like, you got 10,000 people on your live, and that's like record breaking for a active battle rapper. So he's a lot of shit he's saying is true.
Yeah, that's true. There's
He's not really being cocky, and if he is being cocky, it's okay because battle rappers are supposed to be cocky and talk that shit. So I fucked with it. I fucked with it in that aspect. I'm not mad that he didn't really give out too many details because I kind of understand if there was something that happened, he just probably just cannot speak on it. And like he said, he was advised to not say nothing. And that's and so that statement alone kind of contradicts what he just said.
I
Because
mean,
if nothing happened, why should people tell you to be quiet and not say nothing?
yeah,
How can I not say nothing about something that didn't happen? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and
it's weird.
for me also with that also is if nothing did happen, why did you take so long?
And that's another thing. Is you telling me it took you 2 weeks for you to go live and just say that when you could have said that the same day that it allegedly happened?
Yeah,
Because here, watch this. Here go a fact. If there was a rumor that Danny Myers got beat up, and I know 100% fact it didn't happen, I'm going to go live with my camera. I'm going to take my shirt off. Because if I'm the one that got beat up, I should have some type of mark, scratch, little blood, black eye, a lump, swole, a purple mark, something. And I would say, well, look, people, there's not a mark on me, so all the rumors about me getting beat up are false. Y'all see me right now, I'm live, did nothing happen. We can kill all that right now, and it only take you 10 seconds to do that. On the other end, the same way, if I did get beat up, I could just go live and say, yeah, you know, I got a black guy right here. Yeah, you know, just some regular hood shit happened. It ain't nothing different. I'm not no less of a man. Ain't nobody punk me or bully me. I ain't gonna say no names, but I did get into a scuffle, and he might have got the best of me. It is what it is. I'm still here. Peace. So either way it goes, whether something happened or something didn't happen, you were supposed to address it that day. But when you take 2 weeks to go live and say nothing happened, that's highly suspicious or peculiar to
do you
me.
do you look at
But to his point though, Easy's he was arguing with everybody on there saying nothing happened on Twitter. Nothing happened.
Well, you could go live and do that.
Yeah,
too.
he could have went live.
Because I can prove it visually. Or I can just admit that something did happen.
Yeah.
Because
you
you
look at
made it into a bigger issue by simply not nipping it in the bud. When
do
you
you
let it
look at
fester and you let the rumors keep going and bloggers is talking and now you're letting it grow out of hand, especially if nothing ever happened. I'm not gonna let a rumor about me get out of control because
right.
silence is sometimes silence is saying something.
Yeah, you right about that. Now that I agree with.
If a nigga said Danny Myers got hurt or got jacked, Danny Myers got robbed at the event, and I don't say nothing, and I never address it, then it's almost like, well, Danny, you know, it's not it. Even if I was just to put a tweet out, oh, that's not real, it didn't happen. That's not enough for people, and especially in this social media where everything got to be on camera. Like we live in a time now where if it's not on camera, it didn't happen, which is crazy to me, right? That's whack as fuck. In my time, We didn't want nothing to be on camera. The shit that we was doing in the street, we didn't want that on camera.
Facts.
Like,
Well,
so the world's changed, but because this is how the game is played now, and because Eazy addresses all kind of other issues live on his channel, why in this particular situation you didn't address that live on that day?
yeah. I was kind of disappointed with that live though, because as long as everybody waited, then they had that special setup.
Yeah. And that's another thing. You got, first of all, I fuck with Roseburg, or I fuck with Eazy, right? But it don't make it no better. You got your homeboy on there asking you the questions. That's not how that's supposed to work.
Right.
Your friend can't ask you the tough questions. Obviously, didn't really. Rosen put it like this. Don't you think that interview would have went a whole nother way if Angry Fan or Piper Boy was sitting where Rosenberg was sitting at?
Yeah.
Because they would have went hard and tried to. They would have went hard and tried to get whatever information they wanted or whatever. Because they wouldn't have let them just not say nothing and be quiet. Especially Angry Fan.
Yeah, with shout out to Musa from Proper Context Media. When he did the interview with me, he was my friend also, but I know that he had to do his job. I was very uncomfortable when he interviewed me. I was like, I was like, man, I don't like this, but it was Rosenberg. It wasn't completely different. I don't look at what Rosenberg did as an interview. I just looked at it as a friend that was just supporting Eazy and being there for him.
Yeah. You're taking. First of all, why is Roseburg even there? Like,
show
this
support.
This don't got nothing to do with him at all. People's waiting to see and hear from Eazy. So instead of Eazy directly, because I thought he would have been like reading comments, answering questions from the chat, super chats, talking to the. But you talking to your homeboy who really can't ask you none of the tough shit, man. That's just, it was just. But they played it right. I will say that. I will say they did it right, man. They did it properly. You don't have, like, Eazy's not obligated to tell nobody his personal business.
Right.
You don't have to tell nobody nothing. And he was saying that. He was like, why do I gotta talk when y'all want me to talk? I get that part. But when you make this live, and we see the live pop up yesterday, and everybody's anticipating, oh, he's finally going live. We all finna pull up to this shit and see what the fuck he gotta say. And here you are on here with your homeboy, and it's just like we didn't get nothing out of that.
Well, I got a question for both of y'all. Would it be smart? Because I'm going back to kind of like battle rap, but I'll stick with that this little angle. Would it be smart of Eazy to take Geechee next? And do you think he can win with this angle out there?
Man, listen. First of all, Geechee already one of the best battle rappers of all time. Let's start there. Now, when you give him an angle,
we saw what happened to Mike B.
Check me out. Geechee did the alphabetical slaughter on the podcast, and it was absolutely hilarious. Imagine he did that in a battle, right? So I'm saying, if you have that to throw away, imagine the shit he really will sit down and write to embarrass you on a big stage. So is this the right time to take Geechee? No. But no better time than the present, and salute to Eazy, because he's a warrior and don't give a fuck. He could see the angle coming a mile away. He don't care, because he knew the Hurricane Do bars was coming from everybody, including myself when I battled Eazy. It was the Hurricane Do angle. He know that shit coming. You just got to deal with it. So just like Tay-Rock knew the Geechee round was coming. You know what I mean? So is it the right time? No. And I like, what is the right time to take Geechee? It's not like it's not like any other day is gonna be different. And like I said, that the angle is still alive. It ain't like you killed the Papoose angle.
Yeah, it's still
Even
there.
if Papoose comes out himself and say, "Yeah, I gotta back Eazy up on that," then nothing happened. Niggas is still gonna have Papoose beat you up though. This is
Yeah,
battle rap, man. Battle rap is petty. This is just how the game go. So
yeah.
can he beat Geechee? I wouldn't bet on Eazy. I would put, of course, well, for one, I already have allegiance to the West Coast anyway. Um, I would definitely want to see EFB win anyway, but just trying to be as non-objective, just take myself out of it. I still can't see a scenario where I see a classic battle, but I don't see Eazy winning that one. Plus, Geechee got the rebuttal ability as well. You can't make Geechee look like he a punk. Cause if you try to you hid behind the tree angle, nigga, he got a whole Papoose angle that he can use. Like it's so much crazy shit Geechee can do with that scenario. I just don't see a winnable scenario for Eazy. And Eazy will tell you, I've always said, bro, I don't see really too many people in the world that can beat you. The only one that I think can beat you is gonna be Geechee, Rum Nitty, and B-Dot. I was like, maybe A Ward. Like, I'm like, those are like the only people in the world that can be Eazy. And I told him that for years. So I always told him I had Geechee beating him if they ever battled. And I'm not gonna change now, especially now when this is the type of information or false information or whatever it may be. But this is the angle. Facts. That's a fact. That Papoose shit is an angle.
Yeah, I think it's a bad time to take Geechee right now, especially Geechee, a guy that's made for angles. He's gonna, and when he's motivated and has a hunger for somebody, and Easy is one of those battles, like he said to himself, that he has a hunger for. And I think it's a bad time, especially what's going on right now, that for Easy to take Geechee Gotti right now.
So let me
Yeah,
ask
man.
you.
I just, yeah, it is.
Well, let me ask
But
you this: who should he take next? If you was advising Easy, who would make sense?
I'm gonna take Geechee because if you take listen for one, if you take somebody else, it's gonna look like you ran from Geechee. It's gonna automatically look like you ran from that, and you want whoever, like let's say A Ward. Let's say you take A Ward. It's gonna look like you want A Ward to go ahead and do the angle first. So now when somebody else does it, it's less effective.
Yeah.
It kind of softens the blow, so to speak, right? But if you take Geechee, win or lose, your respect level will definitely go way the fuck up because you didn't run from no smoke. Especially at a time like this when all this firepower is just sitting there waiting on you, and you come outside anyway, like nigga, whatever. What's up? Shoot me, shoot, go, punch as hard as you can punch. Let's go. I'm win or lose, I'm here. I respect that as an MC, as a man. I respect that move more so than you trying to curve around that, take somebody else, and then wait 6 months to 8 months to battle Geechee when the angle give it time to die down and nobody's talking about it like that no more, and it don't matter no more. Like, nah, I wouldn't respect him taking anybody other than Geechee. And that's a fact.
Yeah, I think it has to be Geechee because stuff's being said on social media, and the matchups has been already, from what I know, has been said. So I think it's only right for this Geechee and Easy battle to happen.
And it makes the most sense, and it probably makes the most money.
Okay, well, I got two names to throw out there to y'all: Mook or Tay Rock. What if he took those two?
Those would be fine as well. Those would be fine as well. But I think those could wait.
Okay.
Like both of them could wait. Now with the because the rock battle was like we was in a group, you left the group, nigga, and Tay Rock was like, nigga, we ain't like you anyway. I ain't want you in the fucking group anyway. I always felt a funny way about you anyway, nigga. Like I see that. That's what that battle is. The Mook battle is, you know, you were supposed to take me on a Drake car, you ducked me, and you didn't have enough time to prep, but now we here. And then Mook is so masterful with those angles. He also can take that same Papoose shit and make it hilarious, make it just. But I don't think nobody can execute that more effective than Geechee got.
What about
and make
you,
it
X?
believable.
What about you, X? Well, who you think Eazy should take?
I think he should take Geechee, but I think he's gonna take Mook.